Welcome back to Character Select. Dave, Fen, Third, Tyler.
Yep, I'm
Chrono
here.
triggered. We're
doing it.
We're in some kind of desolated world, and
There.
we're catching a rat.
That must be it. Catch the dirty rat.
Shh, press the A button to catch it.
Meh. You'll never catch me. I'm too fast, you see.
It said to not run.
Or you have to run. Got it.
Yeah, I got it. I give up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L button and R button, and then press the A button to activate the switch, Squeak. If you go and change the control scheme around later, you'll have to figure it out on your own, Squeak.
What? What control scheme? What are you talking about? Come back, there's more secret.
Blah, no!
Caught him 3
He
times.
sees
Stop
through the
it!
fourth wall.
New record. So you just hold L, R, and then hit A. No
So
big
what
deal.
happens if you do that without catching the rat?
Doesn't work.
Oh, that's lame.
Which is dumb.
Yeah.
They figured that shit out in, like, Resident Evil 7, where it's like, if you learn how to do something, you should be able to do it.
Ow!
Oh, I remember in college, I never had an SNES, so I found out about this game from a friend that had an SNES. So of course I put on my privateer hat in college, and, you know, emulation.
Yar har fiddly dee.
Emulation tech at the time wasn't so good. So that semi-transparent mist that's covering everything right now
Yep.
was completely opaque.
I remember those days. You had to find out what background layer it was and turn it off.
It was awful. Like I had to like stop playing here for a while and come back to it and beat it at a different time in the future.
I didn't have a computer powerful enough to run SNES emulators back in the day when they first came out. How screwed up was that?
I used to do it in the computer lab at my college and play this game. There
My
was
main gaming back in the day was computers, so I was able to.
Yeah, we had like a little shared network drive, and I had like a Doom install and an SNES emulator. And I remember getting screamed at by a math professor in the computer lab because me and my friends were being too loud playing co-op Doom.
I managed to, after a intro to economics thing in grade 6 or 7, managed to convince my teacher to let me play capitalism in the computer in the school because it was a relatively good
Economics game.
economics game. And he was like, yeah, sure, that sounds good. And then I just zoned out for most of the day.
The only computer lab we had in my school was like a typing course.
Yeah.
And God, that was boring until I learned the secret of Alt-Tab. And then I would type down what we're supposed to be typing and then copy-paste it multiple times. Like from a notepad.
Nice.
You know, I almost like flunked out of some of my grade school computer classes because like the home row typing, I never perfectly nailed. Like the test would be they'd hold a sheet of paper over the keyboard above your hands so you couldn't see the keys, and I was so bad at that. I struggled. I'm still like I basically type with 3 fingers on each hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything more useless, though, than teaching kids home row typing?
I don't think it's
No.
useless, but I also don't think it's...
Especially not nowadays where computers are everything.
Yeah,
it-
but
it-
Everything on a keyboard.
It's not for everyone.
It's like the old world where, like, you gotta learn cursive, It's like, that today is like, that is this day's type on a keyboard.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like home row typing is today's cursive, definitely.
All right. But now...
This must be the supercomputer! Good, it's still operational. If we run a search on temporal distortions, we might just find our gate. Tippity-tappity.
I would rather have
Oh, look at these
a
processors.
supper computer.
Got it! This computer's awesome. I want to take it home.
I'm in.
Hacker voice.
east of here. Yeah. Oh, look at those ruins. There's like a whole city there.
The Empire State Building. That's 2 of them.
They blew it up.
So many.
And a pyramid.
There, Protodome.
I will say that in my high school, I took programming courses because they replaced math credits.
Nice.
So instead of having to do like advanced algebra or whatever, it's like, okay, learn how to program in Pascal. I'm like, this is like the easiest thing on the planet.
Wish I could have done that instead of math.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Leave it to Era. Who'd have thought this machine could tell us something like that? Thank you, machine. Say, what does this button do?
Oh, by the way, let's start the main story, shall we?
1999 AD, a visual record of the quote-unquote Day of Lavos.
I kind of like how they just shoved this in here without any story justification. It's like, they're like, let's just have, what's her face? Marley just
Push a button.
hammer away at a keyboard and randomly show you this very important scene.
Here's the apocalypse, guys. This is what's happening when the world ends.
It's a demon
porcupine.
hedgehog.
Yeah.
It's Sonic finally risen from the grave to give revenge to the world on all of the bad Sonic games that we've made.
This is what happens when Sonic collects all the rings.
With the Chaos Emeralds.
You're making jokes, but I saw this as a kid and I was like, oh my god, what?
Yeah.
What was that?
Lavos. Is that what destroyed the world? Didn't even have a cool name.
Then this is really our future? No, I can't believe it. I won't believe it. I'm gonna wipe out all the hedgehogs in the kingdom.
This is the plot of Kung Fu Panda sequels.
This can't be the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Well, actually, there's a lot of bangs.
Crono. Hey, that's right. We can change it. Change history. Just like Crono did when he saved me. We have
That's
to.
very dangerous thinking there, fucking with the past.
Right, Era? Right, Crono?
Notice.
Technically, they're fucking with the present.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're fucking with the future past.
It's also worth noting that her statement here, after she goes to Sappho, or to Aerith and says, you know, right, Aerith? It's just a question mark. And here, it's an exclamation point and a question mark, because she's freaking desperate.
And
She's going
Terrabang!
nuts.
Yeah, I guess so. Unfortunately, we've got gates that will let us move through time, and I have my impenetrable anime glasses. So what do you say, Chrono?
Nah.
No, let's go home.
Yeah, we'll live out our lives. ...
Come on, dummy! Show Sappho what you made of, or she's never gonna
Yeah!
switch to be bisexual.
Alright, let's set. Crono, Era, let's do this.
Wow, Chrono was like, first things first, let's get back to our own time period and see if we can find any information about this Lavos. Next stop, Protodome.
Trottotomy.
And now, we get the very heroic theme song.
Hooray!
The Endwalker theme kicking in.
I'm so ready to go punch Dalton in the face. He's like the best character in this game.
Timothy Dalton?
Yes, Timothy Dalton.
James Bond himself?
James Band.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had the opportunity to punch James Bond in the face, I would absolutely slap the shit out of that motherfucker.
Which James Bond would you slap?
Oh, that's
If you had
good
a
question.
choice between slapping any James Bond,
Sean Connery.
I'd choose Sean Connery, yeah.
Sean Connery, yeah. You see, I think he'd be cool with it.
George Lazenby.
George Lazenby isn't a Bond.
Yes,
Anyway.
he was.
What are you talking about,
He was
dude?
in one movie.
I know, and
Yeah.
that's why he doesn't fucking count. He was terrible.
He's still one movie counts.
I've heard he's actually a very good Bond.
I've heard
Oh my
Timothy
God.
Dalton was a good Bond. Timothy Dalton's James Bond was basically Daniel Craig's James Bond, just not in the right time period.
It's not what people were looking for, yeah.
Right, they wanted the campy, like, bullshit Bond.
You're back! I'm Outcast!
Oh, right.
Everybody in the comments down below, tell us what Bond is your favorite and which one you would slap.
and check out the James Bond Rewatch podcast from Rewatch with Love.
There you go.
Sponsored by Rewatch with Love, but not really.
Not sponsored.
Actually sponsored by Fanta, but not actually.
Oh my god. Oh, you fucking ruined it.
And what did you discover?
Was there plenty of Fanta down there?
Was there my wife's lunch?
Oh, my wife. You know her name was Fanta.
Sappho!
This is our future.
Who cares? Where's the food?
This is the only thing left.
A Seeb.
She, like, snatches it out of your hand and eats it.
Oh, yes, I remember eating sunflower seeds by the fistful when I was young.
Excuse me, you fucking cretins, but you don't know how long that Enertron will hold out. That
I do,
seed
'cause I'm like a
might
science
be your
lady.
only hope, and if you don't stop talking over top of me, I'm gonna bust a cap in your ass.
She can do it. She has a gun.
Oh, no, that's right.
I'm done. I got a pocket blaster.
That's what I call
Anyway.
it.
Just stay alive. Don't give up. We won't either. We're gonna go change the past so that you guys never existed.
Isn't that great?
Yay!
That great?
You're a strange bunch. You're different from us somehow. You're
We're a
well-fed.
strange bunch, Mr. Grinch.
Now, in the original SNES version, this line is different.
You mean because we haven't lost hope?
No, because you clearly have eaten lunches. Oh, there's a word
Specifically,
I
my
haven't heard
wife's
in
Would you
lunches.
stop
time.
talking over each other? Fuck!
It
It's
does
not
have
okay.
a comforting ring to it, though. I don't know what kind of seed this is, but I'll do my best to grow it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna grow that seed, old man.
What's that?
This just may be just the thing we needed. It's for weed. It's like a pot plant.
Oh
God
no.
damn
It just makes them hungrier.
Oh no!
You're off to Proto-Dome then. You'll need to pass through Site 32. Take this with you. It's dangerous to go alone. It's the key to a jet bike parked at the Site 32 ruins. I used to ride it with my wife when I was young. Hopefully it
so
still
many-
works.
Maybe there's a lunch in the glove box.
They've got even more powerful robots in that dome, and they've overrun the place. Take care and don't give up hope of
So,
finding a boxed lunch someday.
get out of my way, dude. Thank you.
Only
So-
pushing one way.
All credit to Ted Woolsey because my God, he had to translate so many games that came out within like 3 years of each other.
Mm-hmm. It's like
But-
we have one guy working here who knows Japanese.
But in the original SNES version, he's like, "You seem different from us," and Sappho says, "I think it's because we're healthy," and it's like that doesn't land quite as well as the hope thing. Outside, better report to Crawley.
I mean, you look different. Looks like you've had something to eat. Makes sense.
Don Drago.
Yeah, why don't they eat the Don Dragos? They're plump looking.
Because they shoot giant bubbles up.
Delicious and plump-looking Don Dragos.
They're a plump looking
No, it
sort.
sank beneath the waves. Now it'll be waterlogged.
Oh no, just boil it. It'll be fine.
It's just extra seasoning.
Seasoning.
It's a marinade.
The lovely soupy marinade.
A nice brine.
Ugh.
Rip it.
There was a bridge here. I saw it. I swear, Ribbit.
Wait, got up and walked away, Ribbit? Don't you lie to me. There's nothing here at all, Ribbit.
But it's true, Ribbit.
Someone's coming. Let's scram, Ribbit.
Let's aim Scray.
Scray on the AMs. Oh.
Yeah, see, we're
Math.
ribbits.
Oh, I didn't want to fight these things. I was so confused about what the hell these things were the first time
This
I played
is
this game.
riveting content.
What are they?
The executes.
What are they, Dave?
I don't know. They're egg oozes.
What does that mean?
Ah. A goose.
I mean, that's how
What
I
does
like
it
my
mean?
eggs.
Uzi?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, scrambled.
What?
Nah, I love them like over easy.
Over easy is the best way to go.
Well,
Or
in my opinion.
Nah, scrambled.
Look, scrambled are pretty damn delicious, though.
Okay.
It has to be said.
I actually have to ask. I've been trying to figure out if this is like a weird thing that we did in my family, but apparently it's not. So I'm
Mhm.
asking people about it lately. But whatever. Did you, as a kid, ever do a soft-boiled egg, and then crack the top of it, make toast, cut the toast into strips, and dip it in the egg?
You mean like the British people do?
I don't know, maybe.
It's,
Yeah.
what is it, soldiers and egg and soldiers or something?
I have no idea. We called them egg dippers.
Yeah. That is a thing that people do. I never did it, but it is a thing that people do. It's a very common thing
yeah.
people do.
I'm
It
through.
is so common, in fact, that they have little stands that you put the egg in.
We had those stands. We had like 4 of those stands. It was so good. I hadn't thought about it in years, and then I remembered it like 4 weeks ago, and I was like, God, I really want some fucking egg dippers now.
You know, I got like a Instant Pot, little pressure cooker.
Yeah.
That'll cook eggs like that
Oh yeah.
real fast, like 3 minutes fast.
I'm through. I can't take any more of this. The fish been attacked if I make even the slightest noise. Are you saying I should buy you some egg cups for Christmas? Stop listening! Fuck. If I didn't things would be like this, I'd take the guillotine any day of the week. I think I'd go out with a good loud screams. Yeah, the song freaks like that.
I think in England it's kitty.
Oh, okay.
Random cat.
Oh. I think in England it's more. You don't do like a or you do soft-boiled egg and you
Yeah.
crack the top off. You don't do like an over easy egg or whatever.
That's what an over easy egg is. It's like soft boiled. Well, I mean, yes, I get what you mean. It's a
Soft-boiled
it
is
a soft-boiled
over
egg.
easy in the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole point is that
it-
the yolk has to be like liquid.
it's not like an egg you fry in the pan
Correct.
and then crack it.
Although, that being said, over easy eggs, and then you break like the yolk, and then you like dip some toast in it. Basically the same thing, also delicious.
Yeah. Also dipping your bacon and whatever into it.
What is
See,
your...
I never liked the yolk by itself, so it was never my thing.
Time for littering?
Nope.
No, it just disappeared.
Aw. I wanted
If only-
to litter.
Alright, Fen, I'm
Only-
asking you this first. What is your favorite breakfast food?
Pancakes.
Pancakes? Any particular kind of pancakes?
Pancakes. Plain ass pancakes with pure, real maple syrup. None of that Aunt Jemima shit.
Okay.
It's not Aunt Jemima anyway.
It's like
It's
Pearl
Pearl
Mill.
Milling Company.
Yeah.
I don't care what it's called. Real ass maple syrup that someone sucked out of a tree nipple.
Real Canadian maple syrup. Maple scissor.
Alright, so, Fen's got pancakes.
Uh-huh.
Tyler, what's your favorite breakfast food?
Breakfast sausage.
Okay. Can see that. Third, what's yours?
Pancakes.
God damn it. What
With
pancakes?
a lot of butter and the Aunt Jemima shit. Does not need to be maple syrup.
So you take a maple breakfast sausage patty, put it in between 2 pancakes. There you go.
See, you just described the McGriddle.
Well, except that the McGriddle has like the syrup in the pancake.
But the McGriddle is like the best sandwich from McDonald's.
Oh, I love the McGriddle.
I hate
so
the
bad for you,
McGriddles
but
so
so
much.
delicious.
Oh yeah, it is so bad for you.
The best McDonald's breakfast sandwich was the McSkillet burrito, which was like a whole ass burrito with they would have a sausage cut. They would cut a sausage in half.
Oh, I remember that.
Fill out the burrito, and there'd be like breakfast potatoes, scrambled eggs, and like a mildly spicy, like red, like Southwesty type sauce.
Sounds
it was
Salsa?
fucking delicious, and they made it. They made a big push for it. They were like, "Oh, you can get one free with any order on this day." I worked at McDonald's when this was going on, and I was eating one every fucking day for breakfast. Far and away my favorite thing. And then they got rid of it. And then they fake ass brought it back as like a regular, like their regular shitty breakfast burritos.
Oh yeah, little stupid sausage burritos that are like, it just tastes like fake American cheese.
It's like $2 and you're getting ripped off at that price.
It was the best thing for breakfast McDonald's has ever had before or since, in my personal opinion.
So
That sounds delicious, and I would love to try it, but I am happy with my McGriddle.
See,
in the meantime.
I don't like the McGriddle because I feel like it's too sweet. Like there's
It's
just
also
too much.
incredibly salty.
Yeah. It's that sea salt ice cream thing we're talking about. It's,
Exactly.
sweet and salty
It is
together.
loaded with salt.
There we go. Click.
Click, click, boom.
So I'm surprised nobody chose bacon, but you know.
See,
I'm not a big fan of bacon.
I mean, I love bacon and all, but it's like, I feel like I don't get enough of it at breakfast, and like all the servings I have, I'm just kind of like, you know. It's like I eat it and it's gone. It's like a breakfast sausage patty or something. I can get like my teeth into that and like just really enjoy it.
That's
Bacon makes everything it's in contact with better, but by itself, like
It's
after
still pretty
5
damn
or 6
good.
strips,
It's
it
a good
starts to wear
side
out.
I have a question for everybody, though.
Yeah.
Kielbasa is also one of my favorites.
Crispy bacon or limp bacon?
In between, actually.
Well,
Weirdo.
I like properly rendered bacon, which is both.
Yeah.
I like my bacon limp.
My wife is calling me out on text message. Damn, now I really want breakfast. Thanks, Dave. Also, her favorite breakfast food is Irish Benedict.
Irish, not eggs Benedict. Irish Benedict.
I'm not gonna let this guy talk because he ultimately doesn't.
Irish Benedict, so eggs Benedict with
Corned beef hash.
I'll mash you to you!
but also the hollandaise and the poached egg.
It's
Yep.
it's an eggs Benedict plus Guinness.
The Guinness hollandaise. Oh god. Do you make your own hollandaise, or do you like buy it from a package or whatever?
It depends on how hungry we are, really. Usually we use packet, because it's just easier.
It is easier, but man, it is not nearly as good.
I think we made hollandaise once, maybe twice recently. I think it was once.
It's not that hard if you use like a blender or something,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
all you're doing is making an emulsion. Is basically you're making mayonnaise with butter instead of oil. So you got lemon juice and egg yolk and butter, and just put it in a blender until it comes together.
Butter is just the best food ever made.
It's one of them.
Not like butter enables every other food to be good.
Like butter and bacon.
But for the record, my favorite breakfast food is, in fact, bacon. But it has to be thick cut, slightly chewy, slightly crisp bacon.
They were doing this thing at IHOP a number of months ago, where they were selling like bacon that was like a third of an inch thick or something like that.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Dave, I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a pound of bacon for breakfast by yourself?
No. God, no. Oh my God, no. I'm
Have
still
you?
alive, you can tell.
I have. I did it in college.
What?
Well, I mean, that tracks.
Because I do
Yeah.
love bacon. It's just not my favorite breakfast food. It just makes the other breakfast foods better. Even pancakes. Cook your pancakes or your scrambled eggs in the cast iron skillet. You cook your bacon in first, and it just makes it better.
I've mentioned this before, but one of the best, I don't know if it's breakfast, brunch meals I've had was a plate of chicken and waffles I had in South Carolina, where they cooked the bacon into the waffle.
Oh, yeah.
That actually sounds really good.
It's not my jam, but I
good.
get it.
Oh, it was really good.
Wrong target. But okay, so there's this restaurant near where I live. They're mostly known for stop hitting me with lightning, assholes. They're mostly known for like their lunch and dinner, which is really, really good. But they also we started doing breakfast like a couple of years ago. So we were like, yeah, let's try their breakfast. That sounds fine. They had candied bacon.
Yep.
Which is
Oh,
great.
I hate it.
That's not where the story ends. Candied bacon. So you bite into it and it's savory and it's sweet and it's great.
Oh,
It came in a jar with like a hot sauce kind of chutney in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you scoop it up with the bacon and you get sweet and savory and spicy all in the same bite. And it was like, this shouldn't be as good as it is because I don't like spicy things, but damn, this is really good.
That is not my jam.
what I'm hearing is that I need to buy like the entire Hot Ones hot sauce layout and bring it to Dave's house.
I'm
And then we
not
can
a fan of
die.
hot stuff.
You just said, though.
It was Revolution.
It was revolution!
Oh, cutscene.
No cutscenes.
Oh, look at that guy.
No cutscenes?
Oh no, that's
Ah,
the
that's
That's the sort of a... Okay, you go ahead. You do this one then.
That's the sort of appreciation that makes all my wank worthwhile. How's the current one? Seems a little better than before, anyhow. I might have the minds going.
Making
Shala.
that wank worthwhile.
Oh, Shala, how I've missed you so. Everyone will forget about me by the time that Shalas get mentioned again, but no! Oh, you mustn't go to Death's Peak! Wouldn't make it very far anyway. Has to be the right time, and it has to be them. The way you shot, yes.
Drums in the
Say.
deep? Yes, yes.
Have you seen my masterpieces? The Ocean Palace and the Blackbird? I designed and built them both, you know. Fine works, wouldn't you say?
So crazy old guy got it.
Oh. But foreshadowing, Dave. There's so many shadows to fore.
Really blunt foreshadowing there.
Let me tell you about things that'll happen later that you'll forget about. Why, back when in my youth, I knew things about other things.
I knew many things once. I have an approximate knowledge of many things.
That's literally my raison d'etre, is fucking approximate knowledge of many things.
You're raising what?
Raison d'etre.
Raisins!
Raisin devils?
You also have little hoof gloves?
Can I stop us for a second? This is not a hover bike.
No.
That's not a hover bike. I was lied to.
It's battle time.
It's a jet bike.
It's not a bike. It's like a jet pod.
Hold it right there. Oh.
Bro. Thanks for the intro, boys. Oh, I'm bro now, shit.
Bro.
Bruh. You lowlifes can call me Johnny. I'm the leader of this pack.
I like that they credit him as bro there at first.
The ruined highway up ahead's the only road you've got. You want to reach the other side? Then you're gonna have to ride. In a race against me, that is. I'll let you use that jet bike, because that's the kind of guy I am. Don't sweat it. And don't you dare chicken out, babe.
I'm uncomfortable with you calling
So,
me babe.
you shiny axles know how to ride, babe?
Yeah,
Sorry, all you fleshlings look the same to me.
You know the rules of the road, right? If you don't win the race, then it's time to ride.
this is not F-Zero. This is literally you go back and forth. Nothing matters
Only
until
if-
the end.
Only if you're not good, Dave. You gotta get good.
Can you just bounce on him in front?
Yeah, you just bounce on him in front the entire race because you're good.
Especially if you want a high score.
There's
bounce
no
on his
score.
dick, Dave.
Yeah, there is.
You
You're
got-
losing points when you're behind him.
You gotta
Oh,
bounce
I
on
did
my
not
lap,
realize
baby.
that, actually.
Who taught you how to race? Oh, we're coming up on the finish line. Don't waste your...
Oh, right at the end.
Boo!
You
So
missed
he
your
makes
one
us go
opportunity.
all the way back.
Ha! What a joke. If that's the best you can do, then I'm not gonna get to finish my dialogue.
Fuck you, Johnny.
Yeah, take this. I'm in the lead.
No, you're in the lead. Now I'm in the lead. No, you're in the lead. Now I'm in the lead. Now you're in the lead.
Now I'm in the lead.
It's a crazy race,
I'm in the
folks.
lead.
He lives his life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing
So-
matters more than family.
My family of robots are gonna take you down.
Family, 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 family.
Fucking fast.
We're gonna
and
have to
furious.
CGI my face into me driving a car by you slowly at the
There we
finish
go.
line. It looked like
Hey,
I won. You
Yeah,
guys
we
all
did
saw
win.
that. I actually won.
It looked like it, yeah.
Well,
The
the game
Fs.
didn't think that, so
Fucking F-Zero ass victory.
Look at these mind-blowing SNES Mode 0 graphics.
Mode 7.
Mode 7.
graphics.
No.
I don't know, there's not enough for Mode 7.
Jim, bleep that out. Go ahead.
Oh, Mode 7. Google it. All right, you beat me. I don't get it. Well, you can come challenge me again anytime. We'll ride the wind, babe.
All right. We made it through Site 32. No problem.
we did it.
Who put the
Made it
Empire
through
State
its-
Building?
Site 63.
There's another one right here. Don't worry about it. It's got to
What about the
replace it.
pyramid?
Yeah. It's probably fine.
Gasp. Robot ninjas.
Why are we fighting these, Ghost in the Shell looking motherfuckers?
Exterminate.
Oh, they're gonna have like a philosophical conversation about what it means to be alive before we kill them.
Oh, are they
then
gonna
have-
talk about the ship of Theseus?
And then have a really terrible Blu-ray release.
Nothing gets my dick hard like the ship of Theseus.
Which part?
All of it.
The whole dick. The balls, too.
The entire Theseus, really.
Which part of the ship?
The part that's original and also the part that's been replaced.
I almost walked through those guys, too. Jesus Christ.
The parts that constitute the ship of Theseus.
You have no idea how hyped I was when that got brought up in WandaVision.
Got
I
brought up in
was-
what?
In WandaVision?
Oh, okay.
Spoilers for WandaVision. Ship of Theseus comes up.
Yeah, a philosophical discussion gets brought up. Big spoilers.
A philosophical discussion comes up in which the ship of Theseus is relevant to the situation presented in the show, which is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I adore that thought experiment as well as my grandfather's axe, which is a
Or grandfather's bicycle, etc.
slightly more modern Americana version of the same thing. For those who don't know, it's basically, this is my grandfather's axe. I've replaced the head twice and the handle once, but it's still my grandfather's axe.
Yep. Alright.
Basically,
I mean,
it's still
we
this thing, even though you've changed every single part of it at different times.
we as humans are changed.
Every
Over the
Yeah,
course
like
of our
our-
lives,
like
but
our
we are still
cells
the
are
same
comple-
person.
Yeah, our cells are completely replaced like once every 7 years, or like over the course of 7 years. Like
With
you're
one
completely
exception.
replaced.
Brain cells
I
are
mean,
not
think
replaced,
about
I
it.
don't think.
They do. No, that's a myth that
Yeah.
brain cells don't regrow.
Well, there you go.
And I mean, think about it. Like, Think about how different you are, like, mentally or whatever, like, from, like, 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I killed that young asshole.
What with
All right.
Twitter and all that stuff.
It's okay, we're gonna kill Twitter.
All right, here we go.
Oh no, who's he gonna be?
What's this thing?
Cutscene.
Oh, look at those statues.
I love Aerith's reaction here. She's just like, oh?
Oh?
Somebody's about to get screwed. It's in bad shape, but it looks like a humanoid robot. Incredible. I was gonna build one for sex reasons, but this is like a jackpot, and I think I can fix it.
Mr. Fisto.
What? Fix it? What if it attacks us like the other ones?
I'll make sure it won't. Robots don't attack of their own free will, you know, because they don't have free will. Because they're robots. They only do it because humans make them that way.
I'll just implant an inhibitor chip that, fucking tortures them whenever they think about trying to hurt us.
Good lord.
Wow.
Aerith, you really feel for them, don't you?
I'd better get to work.
I mean, that's what
Feelings.
that's what the Star Wars universe does. Star Wars universe is really fucked up when it comes to
Robots and
droids.
robot rights. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, that should do it. What are we going to name this guy? I'm going to give
Frog.
it some juice.
Name him Frog.
All right, Tyler.
Sappho.
Third.
Sappho.
Oh, good morning. I was
Good.
grooving out to this cover of Never Gonna Give You Up.
Good morning, mistress. What is your command?
I'm not your mistress, I'm Sappho.
Could be, though.
This is Chrono. That's Aerith, the one who fixed you. If you want me to be my mistress, it costs
Understood.
extra.
Madam Aerith restored my circuits.
Just Aerith will do.
That manner of address could potentially cause offense. I am incapable of offensive speech.
Well, some of us don't like it when people are so formal all the time. Isn't that right, Sappho?
Hee
Hee. Understood, Aerith.
Alright, so what's your name?
Name? Perhaps you are referring to my serial number. My serial number is R66Y.
R66Y? Cool!
I don't know if I'd call that cool,
Cool.
but whatever.
What are you talking about? That won't do it all. Come on, Chrono, let's give him a better name.
R66Y is like the best name that's ever named.
I like
so
how
name him
you
R66Y.
come up with a better name. We're gonna call you Robo.
Ugh. Name him R2D2.
It's like
Oh,
naming a
R66Y? Yes! Yes!
We could do that.
I'm on board. I don't
Name
know if
him
everyone
Frog.
else is.
Frog. Tyler, you're the one voicing him. What do you think?
Steve?
Hey, Steve!
Hey,
No,
I'm
you're not-
Steven over here.
You're not saying it right.
Hey, Steve!
You're still not saying it right.
I don't
Is there
care.
enough room? Steve?
I've said Steve more than anyone else in this chat room, I guarantee it.
Yeah, but you have to say it with a question mark. Steve?
Look, I have more experience saying the word Steve than any of you.
Oh,
My name is Steve?
we're going with Steve.
Steve?
Little did you know,
Steve?
my real name is
Steve?
Steve.
Steve? Yes, Steve? That's perfect.
Oh my god. This is gonna be so bad.
Your name is Steve? Okay.
This is so
My name is Steve? Data storage complete.
What's the inflection? I know the inflection of a exclamation point and a question mark. What's the inflection of a question mark period?
Hey,
Steve.
Steve? There's
Yeah.
something I was hoping you could,
What happened here? This dome contained many humans and others like me.
Oh dear! This is kind of hard to say, but I think something awful happened while you were out. I don't think anyone else has left. It's just us.
You went to go get some milk, and everybody died.
Oh no.
We
This
went
is why
to
you don't-
food.
I
don't get to-
see.
Go to get cigarettes, because then you never come home.
What about yourselves?
We came through a gate, a time warp from the year 1000.
We learned there was a gate here when we went to Aris Dome.
And then we found you and we came looking for the gate, and you have that hot robot body.
But the door to the inner chamber is sealed shut. So looks like we're out of luck.
Should have called him Mr. Fisto.
Mistakes were made.
Or Fisto. The dome's power has been shut off completely.
That's why these panels are still blinking.
The factory to the north contains an emergency power generator for this dome. I can bypass security to activate it. Shall we go there?
You do that for us?
You repaired me. Now it is my turn to be of assistance. However, the generator will produce power for only a short time. Someone must remain here to open the door as soon as power is restored to the dome, Chrono.
Sepho or I can stay.
Who will stay behind?
Who do you want to stay behind?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
And we will completely ignore it.
Yeah, because we've made this choice before we could see them.
All right, next time
Let
on
us know in the
CharacterSelect,
comments.
you'll see what choice that we made. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And yeah.
Yeah!
Yes! Steve
Yeah.
Stash.